Good evening, everyone. I hope you are able to join us this Monday night. We are going to cook up a storm for you guys tonight. It's going to be delicious. Welcome to my beautiful kitchen, which I will show you in a moment. Okay, let's get to cooking because we got lots to do and not a lot of time. Excellent. This is my handy helper, Matt. He's saying hi. So we're going to do a whole bunch of stuff tonight. We're going to start with some mushroom soup. We're going to do some rice in the multi-purpose pot. We're going to do up some guac and a Caesar salad dressing. So lots to do. So if we're using the multi-purpose steamer, we've already put 1 cup of rice in the pot. We're going to do 2 cups of water. It is a 1-to-2 ratio for the most part. And then because we like flavored rice, we're going to also sprinkle in some delicious vegetable broth by Epicure. So it's a lot less sodium than most products out on the market, so we like to do that. You can just give it a stir with the tongs just to make sure it's nice and incorporated. Now, it took me a few times to get the microwave process down pat. The instructions say to go with 18 minutes to start, but I found that was way too much for our microwave, so we do 13.5 minutes. So then that puppy just goes right in there with the lid. The vents, as you can see, were out. And then that way you won't burn yourself. Next, we're gonna finish slicing up some mushrooms for our delicious, like this mushroom soup. If you like mushroom soup, if you don't like mushroom soup, you'll probably love it. I got my dad to eat it the other night, which was amazing. Hello, excited people to be here. Dana's watching, as well as 3 other people. You can say hi. We'll say hi back. So, I'm gonna go on this side of you. So we've got our wok. You can use any kind of pan, but we're like, you know what? We don't use this pan very often. Let's get breaker out. We're gonna pop in some butter, because butter is always great. We're gonna do some onions that I've already diced up because onions are amazing. And we made it last night, and we were like, we could have put onions in. When we're gonna put our mushrooms in, it calls for like 3.5 cups, but that's closer to 4. Woo! Nicole Hamley's on here. Matt says hi. Ooh, Beth Benison Babic. Hello. So we're just gonna get this back. Wow, that's a lot of butter. I don't think I put that much butter in last night. Okay, well, you're rocking this show now. Oh no, we're moving. Okay, so while that's getting going, we'll fill some time with making some Caesar salad dressing. So we've got some garlic. We got our fancy garlic pressy thing. I think you only do like 2 at a time. So we like our salad garlicky. Ooh, Caitlin is here too. Hello. So, okay, I have to read the instructions for Matt. Combine 2 tablespoons of mix and mayo. You can also use Greek yogurt. Last time we used Greek yogurt, it turned out fantastic. This time we're trying the mayo. We're using Hellmann's because we find it's a bit more on the bitterer side than Miracle Whip or the Kraft one. Oh yeah, the next one, sorry. You can do, well, yeah, I do 2 of this. And there's my instructions gone. Well, oh yes, so Matt's using the beautiful 4-in-1 spice spoon, which conveniently fit in all the jars. Look at that, beautiful. Excellent. And then we're supposed to do I think it was only 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. But we might just kill this puppy because we've had him for a bit. He needs to go. Let's look at that pretty juice. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. And then we go, not yet, well I guess you can if you want to, but we're supposed to go with milk and olive oil, 1/4 cup. Yeah, there's a lot of measurements on that little guy. Yeah, the 2-in-1 citrus press is very handy. It's there. I told you it earlier and you didn't look. And then that one, okay, fine, that works. Oh, you gotta laugh at that. So we're just using a regular olive oil. That is totally not a quarter of a cup. A quarter of a cup is like way more. I don't trust you. Don't make it too oily. Okay, and then we're just gonna whisk this guy up with our little mini whisk, which is really funny when Matt's using it because it looks even smaller than it is. Okay, I'm gonna I want to zoom in on it, but your face is so great. So there you can kind of see what's going on there. It's thickening up beautifully. It looks all nice and flavorful and delicious. What? Oh, Matt scared me. He's just gonna go check on that while I'm smelling this. It smells garlic, you guys. So while Matt's over there sauteing our stuff so we can move on with life eventually, I have some better than bacon bits. So these are actually vegan, which, like, we are not vegan people. We are very much like, whoa, meataholics. But, like, they taste pretty damn awesome for not bacon, but it's still really great. So we decided to try and put them in the dressing to soften them up a bit because they're very crunchy. Simple as that. So we're just trying something new today. So that baby is probably nicely incorporated. And then because we're hungry, we're gonna make some guac. Oh, wait, before we do guac, we should put this in the milk. Yeah, so the wintry mushroom soup mix, it needs 3.5 cups of milk, and it needs to, like, sit and kind of get delicious. Same bacon bits are in the CCB mix. I did not know that. We're going to need to get more milk. So you could definitely do this without using, we're using 2%, but again, you could probably use any kind of almond or oat or any other alternative dairy product. Coconut milk might throw off the flavor of the mushroom soup a bit, but if you like coconut, give it a whirl and see what happens. What? Bacon bits in it? Okay, go for it. See what happens. Okay, so where are you going? Oh, you're getting another whisk. I didn't think of that. See, that whisk looks much normal. So this package, it doesn't smell, it smells normal when you open it, but once you mix it with the milk, it starts smelling like incredible. And then once you actually get it cooking and it's thickening, it turns into like the best liquid I've ever had ever. Yeah, it's amazing. Matt said the other night that it was better than his homemade, which is super sad because his homemade's pretty damn spectacular. So our onions are, yeah, there's onions in there, and mushrooms are coming along quite swimmingly. Once these guys are a little bit more browned up, then all you do is throw in the milk mixture we just made. Let it simmer for like 5 more minutes till it gets to a boil. Then once it's about to boil, let it sit for another 2 minutes, and then you're good to serve it. It's so simple. So is it icky? Sorry. We've had them for a while. Kitchen fails. Not good avocados because I let them sit too long. Woo! That's not great. Do you even want, oh, okay, so where's the backup ones? These ones might be a little bit harder, but oh, you're stopped by a bit of netting. Much better. Much better. Oh wow, that is like perfect. I've never seen that do that. So doing the guac is so much simpler than like making it yourself. It's just this beautiful guacamole spice. When you open the jar, it literally smells like the beautifulest guac smell you've ever smelt before. Unless you don't like guac, but you should, because it's great. You can definitely also use it just on eggs, which is fabulous. I also like, anywhere you use avocado, sprinkle the guac spice on, because they just go hand in hand together. So one day we did tuna, open-faced tuna melt sandwiches, and I put avocado and the guac on top, and that was awesome. It just kicks up your meal just a little bit of a notch without like going crazy. And it's quick, so if you don't have time for anything, it's just like bam and done. Oh, I did have a fork there for you. Mash, mash, mash. That's why we keep his muscles around, mashing avocado. Our spice spoon is dirty, so. Oh, we're finishing the jar. So just so you can kind of see what's there. There's a whole bunch of yumminess in that. Dano loves how you just squeeze out the avocados from the skins. No messing around with it. I never understand how people like in restaurants make it look so pretty and slice it so perfectly, because whenever I try to do it, it just gets butchered. Oh, and most important part, the lime juice. Right? How many times do we almost forget the lime juice? You'd think we would remember it by like this many times of doing it, but we still almost always forget. So, if you haven't seen it before, Matt used the green insert for the lime and the yellow one for the lemon. So it just makes it a little bit more convenient when you're doing different citruses. The normal yellow-sized one also does tangerines quite nicely, because I had ones that were kind of getting a bit icky, but the juice was still great, so I cut them up and I made fresh orange juice that way. So that's awesome. Cool, so that'll keep Matt's belly happy, and we'll keep a happy Matt. Yeah, we might not use those, depending. So, let's come back and see what's simmering. Oh no, it's okay, you can burn me, it's cool. So these guys are looking pretty darn fine. We just gotta get the okay, a go ahead from Chef Matt before we go ahead and add in the milk mixture. Like, look at that. Well, this smells just aromatic all by itself. And scrape all that beautiful goodness. I'm excited to see how it turns out with the bacon bits. So this guy, I'm definitely sure we're gonna like just go ahead and like buy stocks in this because it's beautiful. Like I can take, okay. So like this guy is just gonna now like we're gonna let it simmer for a bit and get it to the boil, and then he'll be ready to rock and roll. And like tonight, we're actually gonna put it over top of pork chops with our rice. Oh yeah, we decided to, last night it was thick, so we're just using leftover broth. Don't mind where it came from, we're just trying to use it up. And we still got one more minute to go on the rice. So that'll sit for a bit. And then we just got some stuff. What else we can do? Matt's gonna put away stuff quite nicely, which saves me doing it later. So other fun things, the mini whisk. I know Nicole has one. I like it. It's convenient. One of my consultant friends used it and stood it up like this before, and I was just like, that is amazing. It keeps stuff out of the way. Better with the mayo or the yogurt? About the same. Mayo better. So that's a fun little tip there with that guy. It's not super revolutionary or anything, but it's helpful. And then we have these cuppy things. They are like measuring cups for the Epic Life Challenge. They're like, it's not in your standard sizes, but they do come in handy when you're doing a lot of prep work for Nourish Bowls and stuff. So I just take this one here, actually. And then do like 2 scoops of vegetables, and then take a smaller one and do a scoop of rice. And then I'm off to the races. So I missed Matt taking this guy out of the microwave, but he didn't need to use oven mitts because it's not hot. Like, it's hot, but like it's warm, but like, oh, there you go. No burns. Ready? Whoa. And look at that. Pretty darn perfect rice in 13.5 minutes for our microwave. So like all microwaves are a tad bit different. Did you put in 2 cups? That looks liquidy-ish. Let it sit. Yeah. We're gonna let that steam a bit more. Normally it turns out perfect, but that's okay. So I can't remember. Didn't I say we're gonna put that over top of the pork chops? Okay, so we're taking this gravy. We're gonna put the rice on the plate. We'll take our pork chops and like simmer them into the mushroom soup for a bit, and then we'll put that all over the rice with our salad. So that's what our dinner is tonight. And yeah, so that's pretty much everything for now. We can stick around and you can watch us like just wait for the stuff to simmer, but that's all it's got to do. But I can just take a picture and show you what it turns out like, because we can do that. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'm going to turn the camera back to me. Oh, Matt was waving by. Yeah, so if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I am here quite a lot. I'm fairly available at most time of the day. Yeah, if you have questions for anything or have ideas or you want ideas for stuff, we can work on stuff and help you make meal planning easier or mealtime easier for you guys. So with that being said, we're going to say goodnight for now, and then we will see you around in the group. Want to say bye? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Have a great evening. Thank you for watching, and stay safe.